Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So this was a video I was not expecting to do. I was kind of expecting to make one like after part 2 came out to give my thoughts and opinions about possibly a next game. But IGN just released this new interview with Neil Druckmann saying how Neil Druckmann undecided on whether his next game will be The Last of Us 3 or new IP. Which is very interesting to hear that he's literally considering The Last of Us Part 3 basically. Considering part 2 isn't out, it's kind of weird that he just like, hey, maybe we'll make a part 3 possibly, but yeah, obviously nothing's confirmed. This is just his basically thoughts and opinions, and there's some key things that were interesting about this article, talking about how if there were a part 3, he talked about how some things would go. But yeah, clearly Neil Druckmann, obviously they did Uncharted and they did the Last of Us series, and Uncharted's basically over as far as I know. I don't know if there's gonna be a new game or anything, but from what I know, it's not gonna continue anytime soon. But they said that they could be working on maybe a sequel to Last of Us Part 2 or a new IP. I personally would want like maybe Last of Us Part 3, but I don't know. I feel like Part 2 could be good enough as it is. I know that might sound weird, but I would love to see what Naughty Dog would do with a new IP, because I know they've made like Uncharted and like some other games like Last of Us, and I would really love to see like some new creative work about a new franchise. Like they literally have one with adventure and zombies. Why not make space or something? I don't know, some sci-fi stuff. I would love to see that or something like that. But yeah, I personally would prefer for them to make a new IP. I know some of you might get angry at me just because I'm like, why not Last of Us Part 3? But like, I don't know. It's literally like an I don't know question. I just rather see some new shit than to see a sequel of Last of Us anytime soon. Because Last of Us will most likely get another sequel. I don't know. It depends how the game it ends and all. But with the new IP, I feel like they can like explore new stuff. And then there was some other question that someone asked, and it's basically like in a way like Lost Legacy kind of question, I guess you could say. But they basically talk about how maybe they could set The Last of Us in like Europe or Japan, something cool. And then Druckmann basically said that's the coward's way out. So, although he mentioned as if it's a reinforced idea that any Last of Us sequel will focus on the same kind of location characters, Druckmann adds that if you were to wildly change setting protagonists to me, at that point you might as well just do a new IP. So it's really interesting to hear, just because I know there's like some game franchises, like maybe Assassin's Creed for example. They don't do the same cast of characters, at least I don't think. At least the new ones, I know they do like whole new settings and stuff. So this basically in a way not confirms, but it basically just tells us that they don't really want to make a spin-off in the Last of Us universe that basically will have no connection to the other games. So that's an interesting thought that that really does make sense, because The Last of Us, if you take away Ellie and Joel, it's basically just zombies, which is fine. It's a fine concept. I'm not saying it's a bad concept, because they have like unique new I know they're not called zombies, but infected, I guess you could say. It's really interesting just because the infected like evolve over time, so I feel like they could somewhat make that work, or maybe have new infected in like Japan or something. But I don't know, it's kind of weird just because obviously spin-off game with new characters. I would love the way that I think they could do it personally, if they were to make a spin-off, if they could make a new cast of characters but just have it connect to the main story of Last of Us Part 2 in some way. That way it won't be entirely new, if that makes sense. That's something that I would love to personally see, just a type of spin-off game. I think they'll most likely do that, or some DLC, I don't know. But yeah, do you guys think we're gonna get Last of Us Part 3? I'm gonna say no for now. I'm pretty sure it will happen when the PS6 comes out. I don't know, it really just depends, but we'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, I'm just excited to see what Naughty Dog's next project is. I really hope it's a new IP, because I love new stuff, so yeah. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe. It really means a lot. It actually helps out the channel a lot. And yeah, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you guys later for the next video. So yeah, have a good day everyone, and peace.